How are you going to give me any notes on my business or really just anything regarding life coaching right now when you haven't gotten it organized enough to even be in a position to explain or tell me anything? Hey sis, I think it's time we sit here and talk about fear, because that is the one thing that's going to keep you stuck where you are and where you don't want to be. Before we dive in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also the notifications so that you never miss any videos when they're dropped. And I'm very active on Instagram, so definitely connect with me on Instagram at BAW&x. I'm so glad you're here with me today because I think it's time we chit chat about fear. And the reason why is because fear will keep you stuck where you don't want to be. A lot of reasons why people get stuck in fear is because they're always thinking about things that are out of their control. You're probably thinking, what if I mess up? What will people think of me if I'm trying to do something new? Or what if I really just don't know what to do or how to get started? And all of those things will literally just keep you stuck. And that is a part of one, life, but it's also a part of you growing out of your comfort zone. So the way to do that, well, that's all the things that we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you step by step and some tools that have actually helped me achieve a lot of my goals, break out of my comfort zone, and act in spite of fear, which is the one thing that you really want to master, not only in your businesses, but also in your everyday life. You want to be able to act in spite of fear. This time we literally break that cycle, sis. You're probably thinking, like, what happens if I don't know what to do? Or what happens if I get stuck? Or you're probably thinking, what happens if I mess up? Or what will people think of me if I look like I'm trying to do something new? Or what if I feel like I don't look right? Or what if I just don't know the right steps to take? All of these things are literally out of your control. And so I want to just talk to you because I feel like a lot of times we're so caught up in the things that really have nothing to do with the things we can actually control in our lives, and it leaves us in a place where we just are not happy because we're not acting in spite of fear. And acting in spite of fear is the one thing that you really want to master. So here are a few things that have actually really helped me break through my comfort zone, act in spite of fear, and move towards the things that I really love and the things that have helped me achieve a lot of goals that I've set forth for myself over the years. Okay, the first thing was thinking about the things that actually excite me, things that make me spark up, or when I'm talking about it, people can really genuinely see that I'm excited about it and I can feel it. What are the things that really excite you? What do you love doing? Like, what are the things that you feel like you were born to do? Or when you're shopping online, you get excited about that? Or when you're talking to someone and helping them out, how does that make you feel? Or when you're putting clothes on yourself or maybe dressing other people, what are the things that really excite you? Start to really think about that, because those things that light you up and excite you, those are the things that you want to move toward. Like, I always knew that I wanted to help people from the inside out through style, and I had no idea how I was going to do that. I just knew that that was what I really wanted to do. And I remember watching a TV show called The Zoe Report. I don't know if you guys know that. It may say my age by saying that, but I watched this show faithfully like every week, and it was about a celebrity stylist who showed the behind the scenes life of her career and her family and her friends and her children. And it was just a beautiful show to me because I love fashion, and it incorporated everything that she did. And I was like, how the heck how do you do that? You know, it was just so hard to find the information. And I knew that it excited me when I was asked about clothes, when I was asked really just advice, or when I helped someone put an outfit together and saw them light up. Like, things like that really inspired me. And so I thought about action steps that I could take towards making that happen for myself in my life, in my career, as my business. And so even in regards to now, as I've grown in my business, I found a passion not only for helping people through style and fashion, but also talking to people and helping them throughout their journey in their career and their life. And that's through my coaching program, that's through my book, that's through my boot camp and my courses, and also this platform on YouTube. When I stumbled across this and realized that I could actually touch more people than actually working one-on-one, I said I had to do it, and I had to figure out how to put myself in front of the camera so that I could help you all. And so I really want you to just think about that. Think about the things that really inspire you. What are the things that you genuinely love to do that make you light up? And that is what you want to keep in the back of your mind always. The next thing you're going to want to do is affirm yourself. When you affirm, okay, so what is affirm yourself? When you are speaking positive things into your life, when you are speaking I am, or building your confidence, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am working in the career of my dreams, I am able to provide for myself financially doing the things that I love, I am waking up every morning making sure that I'm achieving my goals. You want to affirm yourself. And sometimes if you can't think of anything right off top, there are amazing apps that you can use that will help you uplift your spirit on a consistent, daily, multiple times a day basis. And one of my favorite apps is called the I Am app. It's a free app. You should definitely download it because throughout the day, it will literally just send you words of affirmation. And you really want that to fill your spirit. You want that to be something consistent, because a lot of times we're looking at things on social media, or we're looking at a lot of other things, again, that are out of our control, that are not really feeding us or feeding our spirit. And so having things where you have control of affirming yourself and making yourself feel good, and knowing that you're doing things towards the things that will help you achieve your goals, is something that you want to consistently feel, see, and hear every day, because it's something that'll keep you on track. A few other apps that I absolutely love is Eternal Sunshine and also Sprinkles of Jesus. You can do the same thing just like the Affirm app, and they'll just consistently send you notifications to your phone of different affirmations that will really help you in your spirit. The third thing that has genuinely helped me out is making sure that I make it clear, make it plain and clear for me to see. Now, I always talk about in my previous videos how I journal every morning. It's a prayer journal that I use, and I label it from the day, so the number day that I'm actually writing. So today for me, it's 959, the date, and then the time. So whether it be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, make sure that you're putting that. And then underneath, it's a prayer journal. It's just expressing how I feel. It's talking to God. It's letting him know what's on my heart, and also making space and room to hear. You know, you really want to be able to sit still, hear, meditate on those things. But in regards to making it plain and clear, is being able to see that on a consistent basis. Are you writing your goals out every day? Are you looking at them every day? Do you have a vision board, which is something that I always talk about as well? You want to make sure that you can see the things that you are trying to manifest into your life, because when you're able to see it on a consistent basis, it's just like the affirmations. It's allowing you to receive that and feel that over and over again until you actually believe it. You want to be in a position where you're becoming the person that you desire to be by taking the action steps. Nothing happens overnight, but when you are consistently growing and becoming the person that shows up for yourself, when you're becoming the person who feeds themselves these positive things and these positive affirmations, you are going to feel and see the results show up in your life. I have a friend, and she's an actress, and one thing when we were literally growing together is she would take Post-it notes and she would label them with affirmations and put them in her bathroom on her mirror. And that was a way for her to, one, write it out, but also to see it on a consistent daily basis. It's just affirming herself and knowing that she's going to make her dreams come true. And I remember she had a note that was listed on her mirror, and it said the show that she wanted to be on. And she literally booked the show. So it's like, once you're consistently putting those things in front of you, making it plain and clear, affirming yourself, and you're also taking those action steps towards the things that you desire, it will happen. And that's the same thing that happened for me in my career when it came to wardrobe styling. And being able to be in a position where I was working with major brands is because I had that in the back of my mind. I affirmed myself that I was already doing it, and it happened. Okay, the number 4 step or tip that has helped me really act in spite of fear is talking to someone. A lot of times, well, I feel like our past generation did not really like therapy. However, I do believe that being able to express yourself to someone outside of your comfort zone, it is helpful. You know, a licensed therapist can definitely help you move towards figuring out why you have the fears that you have, so that you can start to heal from those things that are blocking you from your blessings. And so being able to speak to a therapist was a great thing that helped me overcome a lot of things. Now, there's also coaching and mentors that you can go to in specific parts of your career that you may want to do. So for example, as a wardrobe stylist, yes, it was really hard to really connect and find someone, but that comes with research, that comes with finding the right people that you connect with and that you feel are in a position to help you get to where you want to be because they've already been there and done it. So having a mentor or having a coach that can help you move forward is also a great source of being able to talk to someone. And then if you have a pastor or you have someone in a church that you feel that you are comfortable speaking with, that's also a great chance for you to be able to talk about those fears and move forward from them by being able to express it, by being able to understand it, and by being able to just get some type of feedback and understanding on how to move forward. And then another is also a life coach, which is weird. You know, I'm a fashion stylist. I won't say it's weird, but a lot of times I'll get like students or even family and friends that say, you should be a life coach, you should be a life coach. And I'm trying to find a way to tie in the styling and fashion and all that. But at the end of the day, no matter what business career you're in, you're going to have to learn life principles. And that is why on this channel, I'm definitely showing you different things that you can do to help yourself move forward and know that it's not just going to be in your personal life, it's also going to be in your business and career. So having a life coach, yes, I just went on a whole little rant, but having a life coach is also good as well. But I do suggest that you thoroughly do the research before booking and hiring someone, because you definitely don't want to be in a position where you're hiring someone that don't even have it together. So I remember one time I was referred to someone and I went to meet them at a coffee shop, and she brought her baby, and the baby was wilding out. Like, she was pulling straws, throwing them all over the restaurant. The woman looked so stressed, and I was just like, how are you going to give me any notes on my business or really just anything regarding life coaching right now when you haven't gotten it organized enough to even be in a position to explain or tell me anything? So really do your research, guys. You don't want to just be paying and hiring people for things, and just make sure you do your research. So the number 4 was just making sure that you have someone that you can talk to, and even having a community of like-minded people or people who are in a position where you want to grow and get better and, you know, learn from is a great way to be able to break out of your fear. Seeing someone doing the things that you really want to do and being able to talk to them and ask them for advice and lean on them, that is so therapeutic in itself. So making sure that you have community is also a great one. All right, and the number 5 tip that has helped me was really thinking about, would I be happy in the position where I was right now? So in that moment, think about the fear that it would be to be stuck where you are right now. Now, don't take this in a way of always searching and always fighting and trying to find more, but really think about, if you are working somewhere where you are not happy and you know this isn't what you're supposed to be doing, you know that you have creative juices in you, and you know that you're made to be doing something much bigger than just where you may possibly be right now. Think about the fear that it would be to stay stuck. Like, the fear of staying stuck should be outweighing the fear of actually getting started. And if anything from this channel, yes, I talk about journaling, yes, I talk about styling, yes, I talk about, you know, being able to express yourself and being able to creatively do the things that you love. But the one thing I really want you to take away is just to get started. Act in spite of fear. Like, acting in spite of fear should be your #1 goal this year. Or really in life, but this year I want you to act in spite of fear. So whenever you're thinking like, oh my God, I'm scared to do it, that means do it. Like, not anything bad, but if it's, for example, man, I want to do this photo shoot, but I don't know what would happen if, you know, I mess up or I don't book the right person or all that. Just do it anyway. Reach out to someone. Like, act in spite of fear. Or, man, I want to get this book, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time to read it. Get the book anyway. Get the Audible book. Like, act in spite of fear. Your fear of being stuck where you are should literally outweigh your fear of getting started. So really think about it. Do you feel that you're able to help other people, whatever type of business you have? Through this channel, we're talking about helping people through fashion, helping people through style, helping people by connecting with them and trying to understand how you can add to their lives. That's what we're here for on this channel. If you feel like you can do that, then I definitely want you to leave me a comment. If you stuck around with me this long, let me know exactly what you may be struggling with. What is your fear? What is holding you back? I know I get a lot of students who literally just feel like, I don't have the time. You have to make the time. And there will be other videos where I'll show you how to time block and do the tactical things. But this video is more so about the feeling, to get you out of your fears, get you out of the things that may be scaring you so that you can actually move towards the things that you truly love, desire, and that you should be doing, the things that you know you deserve. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to want something as bad as you, who's going to want your success as much as you, is going to be you. So look at yourself in the mirror and see the person that's really always the one holding you back is the things that you're telling yourself. You have to fight through that. You have to. And by those affirmations, by you journaling things out, by you really tapping in and understanding what it is that you love, that is going to help you move towards your passions, move towards your creativity. And I know that that's what you want to do because you're here with me. So please leave a comment below. If you are loving this type of content, if you found it helpful, make sure that you let me know. And subscribe and share it to one of your fashion besties or one of your friends who you feel that this information can add some value to. Thank you for watching, and make sure you check out my last video if you missed it, and I will see you all next time. Love you.